What's up, fans family? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We got Monday Night Football. We'll be covering tonight Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Live play-by-play coverage, plus it's Victory Monday. So all things Dolphin related talked about in the comment section. We'll be chatting about. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. Let's kick back, relax, and hang out tonight, man. We got football. Let's kick back, relax, and hang out, man. Hope everybody's doing well, especially having the best team in the NFL, kicking back 2-0. It's a beautiful feeling. Y'all let me know who you got in this game. Who do you have winning? Cleveland Browns or the Pittsburgh Steelers? Let me know right now. Who do you have winning in this game, all right? TD running behind. I guess he's still going live, right? I'm live now. But no, I had the AFC East round table, and then I had to bathe my daughter, and I went ahead and took my shower. So I'm fresh out the shower. So yeah, now we live. Just relaxing, man. I'm finna kick my chair back, watch this game, talk about it, see what's going on in the AFC. That's what it's about, man. Sometimes you're just chilling, relaxing. That's what tonight is about. Hanging out with my fans family, all right? So just do me a favor, hit the like button, all right? And as you all know, this stream is being brought to you by BetUS, all right? This stream is powered by BetUS. Receive a 125% bonus. This is your opportunity to sign up. This game right here alone has some good odds. You can play the live games in certain quarters. So get on it now. Follow the link in the description if you want to have some fun. Make a deposit and start playing the games. And if you have any issue gambling or you think you have a problem, reach out to me or follow the prompts within the app and seek help. All right. All right. On first down, the Steelers hand the ball off and they're going to lose 3 yards just like that. 2nd and 13 coming up. One thing to keep an eye out on in this game. This Browns defense might be the best in the NFL this year, but with Dallas. This Browns defense is nasty. It's nasty. So this is why I love this channel. We just watch a lot of things that's going on in the NFL as well. We're not just Dolphin-centric because you want to know what other teams are doing or why they look good or bad. And 2nd down, no gain on the run, 3rd and 13 coming up. Now they got to throw the ball. Let me pull the chat up. TD, can you bet on college parlays on BetUS? I'm sure you can. I'm sure everything's on there, man. I'm following another bet right now, so I can go in just a second. Give me a little bit. I'll go in and I'll check the details for you. We got a false start by the Steelers, so it's going to be 3rd and 18. Let me pull up my BetUS. Give me a second. I'm pulling mine up. Yeah, everything, man. NFL, college football, MLB, soccer, MMA, boxing, WNBA, NBA, college basketball, NHL, the casino, horse racing, esports, contests, promotions. Man, it has everything. It has everything. Okay. All right. 3rd and 18, Pittsburgh, back to pass, throws a screen. And this one might go. Ooh, oh, they're going to be about 3 yards short. 4th and 3. I doubt they'll go for it now, though. And they'll punt the ball. Yeah, he got everything. TD was asking for us to trade for Watson every day. Thank God TD doesn't work in the Miami Dolphins office. You better be careful. I still would trade for Watson today if I could. Y'all, I got my own opinion about it. I almost blocked it. Like I said, when the rubber meets the road and you got those tough games in December in the playoffs, all right. I hope our quarterback can get the job done. I hope our quarterback can get the job done. Remember a few years ago, y'all was begging for Watson? If Watson was available right now, I still would want Watson. I don't think y'all understand. I know what Watson is. I know what he can be in this league. We still don't know what Tua is in this league. I'm glad he's playing a whole lot better. But again, we saw him play better last year. What happened late in the season? Y'all don't never ask yourself a question and say, how can Tua play so flawless versus the Lions, Bears, Browns, and then like look like the total opposite against San Francisco and Chargers? Y'all never ask yourself that question. Or do you just say Lions, Browns, and Bears and Baltimore, that's the ceiling? Yeah, we just hope we get that. You don't ever evaluate the games where he's trash, why he was trash. You never ask yourself why he was trash in those games. Or do you just do the casual thing and say, it was one bad game? You don't ever just ask yourself why he looked so bad in those games? Because it wasn't the O-line. We're in the run game. You ever ask yourself those questions? No. Most people will avoid the answer to that question. So hopefully this year in those moments, he can break through those barriers. I know the answer, but people don't accept it. Yeah, that's the whole point. I ain't getting food until I'm 100%. It's 100% proven. Time will tell, though. I like how he started, and hopefully he can keep on this same path. I don't know. I've seen Deshaun Watson look like trash. I've also seen Deshaun Watson in some of the biggest games of his career and in the playoffs win games. Nick Chubb, 7 yards. And another thing, you ain't seen Deshaun Watson look trash. You saw Deshaun Watson trying to get back in football form last year looking trash. It's a total difference. You cannot sit here and tell me you saw Deshaun Watson looking trash in his first few years in this league before this whole situation started. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. They hand it off again. Ooh, Chubb chopped down right away, -1 yard. 3rd and 4 coming up. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Clutch moment right here. Can Watson deliver? Back to pass. Watson throws. 1st down. That's for 17 yards. That's going to be defensive pass interference, and they're going to decline it. Bro had 154 yards last week. Did you see what Chubb did last week? And you see what that defense did last week? They didn't even have a lot of opportunity to put stats up. Yeah, that was perfect placement by Watson on that one. Trips to the left, one to the right. Hand off Chubb, and there he go. There he go. There he go. Chubb with a 20-yard run. This is why Watson yards don't need to take off this year. Because Chubb running the heck out of the rock. Watson ain't got to put up 300-400 yards. He's done it before. Another handoff to Chubb. Chubb a beast, man. Look at this fool. Wow, that's 9 yards. 2nd and 1 coming up. When you talk about Watson's yards, what he got to get all them yards for? This is what they got. It's crazy. All right, Watson handoff again. Did they get it? They're gonna be stuffed. 3rd and 1 coming up. Couldn't get the yard. This is where they need to run the ball. Watch the coach be stupid and throw it. Too much of a play call. Watson under pressure. And that is he dropped it. He dropped the ball. Elijah Moore dropped the ball. It was tight coverage, though. That was good execution by Watson, getting out of an impossible situation, delivering the ball, but he couldn't hold on. Now, you see this play right here? That's the stuff I be talking about, though. Only a handful of quarterbacks able to elude, like literally, when pressure is on you that close, only a handful of quarterbacks. Yeah, they ain't going to go for it on 4 for sure. They better put Chubb in and run the ball like they know. Watson gets the first down on a quarterback sneak. On an option, another play that you can do with him that most quarterbacks can't. Because you don't want him to get hurt. We getting revenge in Miami, TD. Bro, you keep on living this fantasy world. The Patriots are done, man. It's not happening, bro. Tua doesn't have to avoid pressure. Get rid of the ball quick. I agree on all the weak defenses that play zone and don't put their hands on receivers. I agree. But what does he do whenever they don't do that? What happens when they put their hands on a receiver and they run in man coverage and you can't get rid of the ball quick? Chargers play mostly man this year with cushion and free release. That's the difference. And people keep arguing that with me, and I keep telling y'all, it's not just man. It's man-to-man bump and run. Reroute the receivers. But if you give them free releases, nobody's going to stop this offense. If you play zone, you can't stop this offense. If you play man with a free release, it's hard to stop this offense. But you put your hand on the receiver and play man coverage, this offense is abysmal. I like literally, we like every 10 plays I see done, we probably convert 2 of them. And it's that specific situation. Put your hand on the receivers and play man, and this offense is putrid. T-Rich said, how can you press when the receivers are in motion? Go watch the Chargers game last year when Tyreek was running the wheel route, and they'll run all the way out there just to hit him. They'll run all the way out there just to hit him or hit the slot receiver. The motion isn't the issue. We ran, again, remember I told y'all we ran that play 15 times last year in that game? The wheel route, slant, flat. We motioned the heck out of that game. I don't know why people keep saying this year we use motion. No, we motioned the heck out of that game last year. They just shut it down and they took away the middle of the field. This time, the Chargers didn't take away the middle of the field. They didn't load the middle of the field this time. It's receiver fault they can't beat press, not Tua. Partially, T-Rich. Some of the plays, it's the receiver's fault they can't beat it. But then on other plays, there's still plays to be made. It just requires the perfect throw. Because it's man-to-man tight coverage, that bump and run didn't allow them to get their speed up, so the defender's right there, and you got to make that perfect pass right outside of the defender's reach. And that's where the issue comes. Oh, that's a first down, then it comes out. Sup, TD? What was the purpose of the trade with Dallas for Calvin Joseph the other day? Fins Nation at it, baby. It was time for them to get rid of Noah, and then Fangio needed a slot corner, so they wanted to work him out. It's a different wrinkle we're using this year, TD. It's always a different wrinkle. I mean, you got to understand, it was a different wrinkle last year. We ran different variations. But after about 5 games, teams will understand the wrinkle and then adjust. So it is a first down, but then they say the ball came out and he repossessed it. That's first. Yeah, I think as a referee, you take a look at this. There's not forward progress. The ball gets punched out. You can see that he definitely does recover it. Bro, why do you lie? We have not 2 out of 10 times against any scheme. Danny, again, man, stop calling somebody a liar if you ain't understanding the context of what I'm saying. You're not even understanding the concept of what I'm saying. Dude, 2 out of 10 times on that specific coverage. They don't run that coverage all the time. You might only get that coverage 8 times in a game. So I'm not talking about any specific game, but I'm talking about that coverage in particular. Put your hands on the receivers, man coverage. We struggle. You can look at it in the Patriots game. Go to the third quarter and see when the Patriots play man and they put their hands on the receivers. You can look at it then. Remember that one over the middle of the Tyreek, and it was like, oh, where was Tua throwing? Same thing. They put their hand on the receiver. It kind of bumped him and slowed Tyreek down, and Tua put it in that spot. But he wasn't even 4 yards close. You just got to go watch the film. Watch the film. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But what y'all problem is, you'll look at a play where it's man coverage, but they give 8-yard cushion and a free release, and then they do a crosser and we connect. Oh, he beat man coverage. It's not what I'm talking about. Tyreek fell on that play, TD. Stop it. Why did he fall, T-Rich? Go look at the play. They literally rolled him and put their hands on him. You stop it. Go watch the play. And you even know, T-Rich, on that play, when it was over, Tyreek was looking around like, come on, man, he bumped me. He was looking like he wanted a flag. We watching the Browns Steelers game. Does the defense hold his own like it did versus Buffalo week 3 last year? Against Buffalo this year? True, but not Tyreek. Not to a fault Tyreek failed. No, it ain't to a fault Tyreek failed, but why did you throw the ball anyway? Before that ball was released, you saw what was happening because you're just putting it in the spot. And if you would recognize that, you would get off of that read and go to another instead of waiting on that one to develop. That's not real quarterback play. That's pick a guy, follow him, hope he gets open. No. Oh, it's Pittsburgh ball. They said it was recovered by Pittsburgh. I thought they were saying that Watson got back on top of it and recovered it. It's called bum and run. We struggle with that coverage, period. Are y'all dumb? Exactly. They just don't want to recognize the truth. All they got to do is go watch some freaking film and you'll see. And again, it ain't Tua's fault that the receiver's not getting open on bump and run, but get off of that read if your guys rerouted and go to another one instead of putting it in the spot every time. Or sometimes when it's bump and run, there's still a play to be made. It's just a tighter window. And we don't throw it or it's a bad throw. See, when we got timing and we're putting it in the spot, everything looks, this is another thing. Everything looks like a perfect dime because it's timing and putting it in the spot. As long as the receiver running their route and they on their way, it looks like the perfect pass. It is because it's been rehearsed in timing. But when they knock you off that timing, I don't see no dimes out here. Well, let me stop lying. I saw one dime that won the Berrios. That was a dime by Tua. That was a dime. It was one where he stepped up in the pocket. Berrios was like, I don't even know what the route is called. He put that boy up between the defenders, and that was a dime by Tua on the run too. So at times he delivered, but most of the time, that wasn't that kind of coverage, but still, it was a dime. I just can't forget that pass. First and 15 coming up. Why did the offense struggle when Tua not playing? I'm gonna be honest, C. Rich. It's hard to say, and let me tell you why. Think about the Minnesota game. They didn't struggle. They played the best game ever versus Minnesota last year. They played the best game ever. I mean, they had like 470 all-purpose yards with Skyler and Teddy. They were great. But our offensive line in those other games also were the worst they've ever been with Armstead out. They were the worst they've ever been. So it's hard to really gauge. And plus, those guys just aren't good enough either. Everybody did touch the ball, but they lucky they got it back, the Browns. It's a lot of circus stuff going on out here. That's a fumble. He caught the ball, looked forward, switched arms. It's definitely a football move. Refs having a hard time in this game. Not gonna lie, Tua is looking so much better than other seasons. Except for the noodle arm. Is he? It always confuses me when people say that. So he looks better in those two games than he did versus the Lions and Bears. The Lions and Browns. Baltimore and Bears, or Baltimore and Brown. He looked better than those two games. Those games he had higher efficiency. In the Lions game, he was like 80% completion. Almost 400 yards or something like that. Nick Chubb, 3 yards, 2nd and 7. He's making smarter decisions. Y'all need to stop lying. Once again, we're 2 games in. How can you say he's making smarter decisions when he made flawless? He actually was flawless in the Lions game. Did he throw any interceptions in the Lions game? But he got one in each of these games. And you're going to say it's better this year? Browns game, Bears, flawless games. And he made mistakes in these, and y'all saying that it was better? Y'all trying to sell on this right now. But the Lions game against the Lions. The Chargers game against this year's version of the Chargers. You see what Tannehill did against them? Tua had a 105 passer rating versus the Chargers. Tannehill had a 124. The Chargers defense is just pure garbage, and I think that's been proven now. But Tua's doing his job. And I'm not debating that he's not doing it well. He's doing his job and he's doing it well. I'm just saying that let's watch the season. You had his Denver game and he looked like he did versus San Francisco last year. We're going to be like, what the heck? But that's what I'm trying to hope that he doesn't give us this year. Let's avoid those situations because for some reason we keep on finding ourselves finding those situations. He's processing quicker for sure. The ball is out. He's helping the whole line tremendously. Y'all, I don't think y'all ever gonna get it with this processing quicker. We run one play 50% of the plays. Wheel route, slant, flat. There's nothing to process. All you got to do is hike the ball. If the linebacker going to flat, hit the slant. If the linebacker stays still, hit the flat. If the linebacker stays still and the corner comes down for the flat, hit the wheel. That's it. McDaniel has given him a simple, understandable offense for the most part. And then the deeper shots, as long as the protection is there, it's the same play. Just take a deeper shot. It's really simple. Watson over the middle, 12 yards to Amari Cooper. And we call that processing quicker. Tua makes it look easy. He does. But the offense is easy. That's why Brock Purdy makes it look easy. That's why Jimmy G made it look easy when he was in San Francisco. But just like Jimmy G and Brock Purdy still to be seen, when they run in them playoffs and they get schemed up, it's a whole different story. Chubb up the middle, gets about 5 yards, 2nd and goal from the 3 coming up. We're going to have a timeout. Uh-oh, Chubb might be hurt, Lord. Come on, Chubb. I got you for 77 yards tonight, and you got 65, and you on the ground. Lord, come on. Let me see if I can hurry up and sell Chubb right now. Oh, my gosh. Where you at, Chubb? Nick Chubb over 77. Let's get out. Oh, my gosh. They're not letting me trade right now. Oh my God. And they say it's as bad as you can imagine. That means a bone must be poking out or something right now. That's bad. Looks like we know where Jonathan Taylor's gonna be headed now, for sure. Minka down too. Oh boy. I gotta see it. I'm weird. It's rich funny. They refuse to show the replay. They better sign Hunt. Maybe. Maybe. Carter's coming out on the field for Nick Chubb. He's getting carted off. Wow. This is tough. Yeah, that's strange. They usually show the replay. Yeah, it must be real bad. You know, one of them situations where you see the dislocation or a bone or something. That's usually when they reserve not to do it, which is terrible. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, this is a huge blow for the Cleveland Browns. And there he is being carted off. Well, Deshaun Watson got to step up. All right, Watson rushing to the line, back to pass. Watson extending the play, using his legs, throws a touchdown. So Watson scores a touchdown. Cleveland up over Pittsburgh. Who are the backup running backs for Cleveland? Great question. Yeah, I don't know. So they're going to send Watson them back out because they got a penalty on the kick. So they're going to go for 2. All right. Can Watson also get him in for 2? I formation. Handoff. 2-point conversion is good.
It's a 4-point game now. Cleveland on top. We're back in 30 seconds after this. Seats. Okay, get this right, and you get my free ticket to tonight's game.
So then, what outcome this year would make you feel Tua was the right choice over anyone in the draft? Over anyone in the draft? I mean, you got to play lights out. You first of all, you got to stay healthy all year. Second off, you got to lead your team into the playoffs, and we need two playoff wins. Y'all got to understand. Tua got the keys to a Lamborghini right now. You know how many people could only pray to have a Tyreek Hill and a freaking Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, and all that speed? You got the keys to a Lamborghini. You better drive that boy max speed. So Tua just got to be a big boy when it matters most. Playoffs on the line late in the season, play big time football. When you get in those playoffs, win 2 playoff games. And I'm going to be honest with you. Win one playoff game. And even if you lose the second one, just don't be the reason. Never. Just don't be the reason you lose in any of them. Even if you lose that first one, just don't be part of the reason. That's it. You just want to make sure he's not a part of the reason the season is over. Pickett back to pass. Pickett 4 yards. We have enough. Tua's going to have a lot of tests this season. Buffalo's going to always be a test. Chiefs, Eagles. I think the biggest test he's going to have is the Cowboys this year from a defensive standpoint. It's funny because you look at how the Cowboys play defense, they always man up in your face. But it'd be funny. It'd be a team that man up, and then when they play the Dolphins, they be in a raggedy zone, getting 8 apart. Third and 3. Pickett back to pass. Checks down. Wide open. Raggedy zone. First down for 30 yards. Can you imagine we lose to the Jets? We ain't losing to the Jets. Now, if they had Aaron Rodgers with the Jets defense, then we, side eye it. But we ain't losing to no Jets. Matter of fact, we might blow them out. Cowboys overrated. Not that defense. Not that defense. I ain't gonna argue with you about the offense. Maybe they are, but not that defense. Kenny Pickett back to pass. Incomplete. He dropped it. 3rd and 12 coming up. Now, this is critical. They at least need to get 5 yards so they can get a field goal. TD, how that 125% work on BetUS? I use your link and only seeing balance of what I deposited, buddy. And you say you use my link, then do this. there's a chat in the app, and just contact the wait, what was your first deposit? What did you deposit? It depends on how much you deposited as well, but you can contact the chat. It's right away. They're gonna get back to you in 10 seconds. In the app, you'll see the chat at the bottom right. Just hit it, and they'll be there in 10 seconds. They'll look it up. They're gonna ask you for your sign-in code, like your ID number that's at the top, and the password, and then you'll be in. They'll take care of you quick. Most people don't have that issue, but I've had somebody had that issue and they took care of them right away. So Kane's Life 2, that's all you got to do. 100, yeah, they got a summer promo too. They supposed to give you over $100 free play. It's 125%. So yeah, just hit them up in that chat. They'll take care of you. Just say, I never got my bonus. They're going to be like, can you please send me your user and password? You type that in, then they're going to be like, thank you for verifying yourself. Let me look into it. And then they come back 30 seconds later. Here are the rules for the bonus, blah, blah, blah. It'll be loaded in your account in 15 minutes. That's what they're going to say. And it really loaded a minute later. Have fun, bro. But play the free money first. Play the bonus first. When you put that 100 in and they give you that bonus, play the bonus first. And if they give you casino bonus, go play that too. Whew. If Waddle out next week, remember, we have depth. We have a good team. Nah, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If Waddle out next week, that's going to hurt. I'm telling y'all how much that could even the playing field. I'm telling you, because no matter what you want to say, Denver still has a great defense. And you do Waddle out, it's easier to bracket Tyreek, and then no. I think he'll clear the protocol, though. But if he don't, I'm telling y'all, that's a little bit of a concern. They're triple teaming Tyreek. No, they'll double him. And they'll have a safety deep to make it triple, but that's if he goes deep. But they'll double him. He go left, I got him. He go right, and you got him. You know, they'll take they're gonna try to make Tyreek the same way that the Patriots did. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The Patriots had a perfect game plan, and technically it worked. They just turned the ball over and couldn't move it as much on our offense. The Patriots had a great game plan. You play a great offense and play it like the Patriots did, we lose. You play an offense that don't turn it over and they better than the Patriots and they play defense, because the Patriots defense wasn't because they had great athletes or nothing. It was the scheme they played. Put the 3 high. We're not going to throw much deep. We're going to try to dink and dunk, which you keep it in front. They just showed the replay. I didn't even see it. Watson steps up. Oh, that might be a face mask. He literally yanked his face mask. Oh, no, they're calling offensive holding. That was a clear face mask. You can see it. Oh, wow. They call holding, no face mask. See, do you think we should go out and get Leonard Fournette? Why? We got Raheem Mostert. If he continues to run well, we good. Wow, the ref looked like he was staring right there for the face mask. How he don't see it? And he dropped the catch. Incomplete. Cleveland will punt the ball. Are we not the most exciting team to watch in the NFL? I don't know if the league looks at us as exciting to watch. When you're getting automatic passes, dink and dunks, and wide open guys in the zone all day, it's like, okay, but when you're like throwing these like dimes and tight coverage and all that stuff, that's when you're like, man, at least that's how I look at it. Oh, he broke the tackle. Pittsburgh running it back to the 40, 39. All right, let's see. Kenny Pickett only got 57 yards, man. He's selling too. And Watson only got 65 yards. Both of these quarterbacks selling. Panthers game better, TD. Is it 6-6? Trading field goals. Pickens incomplete over the middle. Oh. No one watching Panthers game. Man, the way I look at it, man, I mean, that's Saints, NFC, and all of that. It's not implications. I focus on the AFC as much as I can. NFC, I don't worry about unless it's in the Super Bowl. All right, Pittsburgh makes the field goal, 1-point game. Who would you prefer to win tonight, TD? Steelers, because I know they ain't gonna do nothing this year special. I know they ain't gonna do nothing special this year, but Cleveland, I don't want them to win because they gonna have momentum. They got a chance to do something this year. How does the Browns look without Chubb? We'll find out. They scored the touchdown the play right after he was gone, and they made the 2-point conversion right after that. The last drive, receivers dropped 2 balls. The ref missed the face mask, and they had a holding penalty on that same play, backed them up 10 or half the distance. So we about to find out right here. I think Cowboys, Dolphins, and Cleveland Browns, and then Eagles might be the most dominant teams in the league right now. Watson handoff up the middle, 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Oh, 49ers, of course. I don't even know how I forgot them. But I think Dallas is first, 49ers second, Miami third, Eagles fourth, Cleveland fifth probably. Third and 7. Watson tried to run, -1 yard. Rams don't look good. Nobody worrying about no Rams. $49ers look good on both sides, though, TD. I mean, Cowboys technically look good on both sides now. The Browns look good on both sides, technically. You got to understand, even with all these turnovers, whoa. Oh, he was out of bounds? Even with you got to understand, the Browns defense legit. Pittsburgh got 10 points, and they literally had a pick 6 on a deflection. Oh, wow. That was a great throw, and his foot was just barely out. Nobody worry about no Tampa. Kansas City probably 8th on my list right now. Please make more reaction videos. I love your reactions. You just make my football watching experience so much better. I got you. Well, I mean, I don't. Y'all got to understand. I get what you're saying, but I'm not making reactions. Like, I don't like stage it and say, if he scores here, I'm going to jump up and down and excite people. I'm just watching the game how I normally would watch it at home if it was just me and nobody and I wasn't on camera. I'm really into Dolphin games. I'm into Dolphin games. Like, into them. So whatever comes out is just me, I guess, raw. You be faking reactions with those interceptions. No, I don't. And let me tell you why I think the interception reactions be so funny. Because every time Tua put that deep ball up, I'm making an assumption that this about to be a big game. Ooh, let go. Like, as soon as he cocked back and that ball go, I say, ooh, that's normal. I did it with Tannehill. He cocked back and sling that ball deep. I'm, we finna, like, oh my gosh, what's on the other end? And whatever on the other end is what reaction you gonna get. But I start out with the highest level of optimism. The highest level of optimism. And let me tell you about the one yesterday. The reason my reaction was like that is because I saw Tyreek go on a wheel route, and the linebacker took the flat. And when Tua cocked back and put it up, I said, ooh, Tyreek wide open. He got to be. The linebacker took the flat. So I was like, oh, he got him. Oh, no. Then I saw the defender backing up, going. I was like, no, he don't. Oh, like, oh my gosh. Because I automatically was like, man, Tyreek, when he went on that wheel, he was wide open. Like if Tua would have threw it to the sideline right away, it would have like earlier, like a second earlier, it would have been like a 20-yard gain right at the sideline. But he went for the gusto, the deep. He held it for a second and chunked it up. And the safety was able to recover and get over there. Which was underthrown again because Tyreek was able to turn around and try to go up with him. Anyway. All right, 1st and 10. Handoff, Najee Harris, nowhere to go. 2nd and 10 coming up. I think Tua misread man when it was on. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't reevaluated that play really. Tua puts too much air on the long throws. He need to put more zip on it. He don't have the zip. He got to put air to get it down there. He don't have the arm strength to produce the zip that you're talking about. That's what we say when we say arm strength. People, and that's another thing. Arm strength is not distance. Arm strength is time. If I'm throwing a 50-yard pass, does it take 2.5 seconds to get down there, or does it take 1.9? 2.5 mean I put it up in the air to float. 1.9 I threw, it still went in the air, but not as high. I threw a dart. Less distance needing to be traveled. It's all about time. If you get the right velocity, the ball gets there quicker. You throw it straight versus throwing it up to the same spot, it gets there quicker with the straight. That's arm strength. Tua don't have that arm strength to be able to do that. So he has to heave it up and put some air under it. Which allows defenders to catch, recover. Remember last year we were getting all of these though. That's what y'all need to remember. Last year we were getting all of these. Uh-oh. Yep, that's a touchdown, and thank God, because Pickett might give me he closer to getting me my yard total I needed. Thank you. Gosh, I was losing hope for you. That's 140 yards. You still got 70 more yards this game to go. So I know you should be able to get that. This is a good plus for me. Yeah. I need one of them from Watson. Neutral zone infraction. All right, the Steelers going to go for 2.
the touchdown to Pickens. Yeah, that's the hit on Pickens as well. But you can see Pickens going through his progression and almost doesn't get out to George Pickens because Tomlinson with the pressure right inside. Yeah, the weight, and I talked about it a little bit earlier. Some of that is where it's a great play, it's touchdown, and it's awesome. He avoids some of that. He gets the ball out quicker because recognizes it a little bit sooner. But now with the penalty, much like Bruno got, we see the Steelers now again to go for two. First 2-point try of the season for Pittsburgh.
All right, here we go. Handoff. Ooh, he fumbled. And they got on top. Who got it? Yeah, that's still 2 points, ain't it? Oh. I ain't know that rule. That's new and interesting. Fumble before it got in, yeah. I agree, Justin. Connor and Jason tripping. They really are tripping. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. Connor Williams is tripping. He need to stop messing up them snaps. You know, Tua getting credited with them fumbles, right? Those fumbles show up on Tua's stat sheet. What you have for dinner, TD? Some green beans, salmon, and a cup of rice. That's true, T Rich. Incomplete. Cooper drops it, but great defense with Minka and company.
Connect for 71. One more yard than the Steelers had in their first 19 plays from scrimmage. Keep an eye and see if it comes back out here, and he's on 2nd and 10. 4 stood up.
3rd and 11 coming up. So Browns receivers dropping everything. Yeah, well, hey. Third and 11. Back to pass. Throws. Couldn't get his feet down for the first down. What a throw over the defender. But the receiver couldn't get his feet down. 4th and 11, they'll punt the ball. Unnecessary roughness. Steelers going to have great field position again. TD, I'm debating on the Tua shirt in the merch store, white or orange. I just think the orange is pretty dope. The white is nice, but the orange is, I just think it's unique too. I think it's unique. We had to pay for that design with alterations and stuff, but it's pretty dope. A lot of people like this shirt already. I think a lot of people are already buying it.
Steelers on offense had 3 first downs. They turned it over twice. They have a 5-point lead. The ball with 5:08 left at their own 47. Pickett good to go.
Kenny Pickett sets up the screen. Great defense. I thought that was going to go. The orange is fake. LOL.
Last year, no game. Well, this defensive front for Cleveland, they're just winning at the line of scrimmage. Najee Harris just not been able to get anything going. His longest run is 5 yards, and he has 4 yards on the night on 6 carries, and just nowhere for him to go. So it makes it tough. It's hard to make a living in the pocket if you're Kenny Pickett. And you're constantly looking at these 3rd and longs and not able to get any of the running game going. But that's kind of been the story over the last couple of years. You know, Matt Canada as the offensive coordinator. 3rd down and 8, sideline shot. What a good, strong throw and catch.
Nice throw by Kenny Pickett. That's first down.
Blanketed by Denzel Ward with 10 yards on a rocket from Kenny Pickett. No, I is really good, and that ball was decisive in the pocket when he stepped back there and he let it go, and he had to put it in the perfect place, and he's able to. That was nice. Austin missed his rookie year, but hurt his foot in camp. Here's a toss that is incomplete. It's an incomplete pass. Pressure. Myles Garrett.
Incomplete.
Forced that, and Pickett able to get rid of it and avoid the third turnover for his offense. Well, Myles Garrett, you see him with the speed coming off the edge, and that's one thing that you've got to deal with. But then when you're not able to step up in the pocket because of the inside push, that's a whole other thing. This group has been relentless all night. Hey, what's on here? 2nd and 10.
Third and 10 coming up. They're having a hard time right now.
He knows where he's going with the football. It's excellent, and he's got good protection. You just got to be able to put that on him. He's a big target, but that was just a miss, and that's what we saw a little bit of last week. Some of it being indecisive, with the interception that he had early, but we've seen some times when he's had open throws, and like I've always said, Joe, that's such a big part of playing quarterback and being successful. One, decision making, and then two, you got the accurate throwing the ball. 3rd down and 10.
All right, 3rd and 10. Pickett. Incomplete.
Pickens the target. That's the 5th time the Steelers have had 3rd and 8 or longer. They can't run the ball, so they can't, as they say, keep up or get ahead of the sticks. It's 3rd and long every time Pickett looks up. Yeah, and like I said, for a quarterback.
Oh my God.
And that's why you've got to then be able to hit those easy ones. Like
I'm looking at the Chubb injury. I'm literally looking at this Chubb injury. Oh. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Start for some of the teams around the NFL after 2 weeks. Illegal formation by the kicking team. Number 83 was not lined up on the line of scrimmage. Cleveland has elected to add the 5-yard penalty to the dead ball spot. Cleveland's going to the 30-yard line. 25-yard line. 1st and 10. So the Steelers net 16 yards after that exchange. How about surprise 2 other teams? The Commanders, their comeback win yesterday. The Falcons did the same.
Man.
Next Monday night. The surprise 0-2 teams. All playoff teams from a year ago. The Chargers got a crazy story.
Here's what it is.
Not turn the ball over. They're 0-2. Hard to believe. Hard to believe.
All right, Watson under center. Watson fakes the handoff, gets out of trouble, running to the right. And that's an 8-yard run, but we got a flag. See, another holding. Boy, they keep having these holding penalties and having 1st and long. It bent sideways. You got to see it. It's like a All right, trips bunch to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass. Njoku breaking tackles. Lord, terrible tackling by the Steelers on that. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Didn't that happen to him once before? I don't know, but what I just saw, oh, whew. Yeah, it is gruesome.
With wet AMD, sometimes I worry my world is getting smaller because of my sight. But now, I can open up my world with Vabysmo. Vabysmo is the first FDA-approved treatment for people with wet AMD that improves vision and delivers a chance for up to 4 months between treatments, which means doing more of what I love. Vabysmo is the only treatment designed to block two.
Yeah, tore his knee in college. Well, it looked like he just tore everything. Oh boy, that was brutal.
Open up your world. A chance for up to 4 months between treatments with Vabysmo. Ask your doctor. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL, knows that although wine and football can be complicated, enjoying them should be easy. Jordan Love and the Packers found a way to excel offensively against the Bears, even in tough situations. Despite tight coverage by Tyreek Stevenson, Love connected with Romeo Doubs for a touchdown that sealed the win over their division rival. Plays like this and more with Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL. Coming up on the All-State halftime, Saints and Panthers highlights. Adam Schefter will have an insider update on Nick Chubb. Such a gruesome knee injury in this first half. We saw it last throw in the Njoku game. They had gone 3 possessions since that injury with 3 outs, and they had really had nothing going offensively. That's a big spark. See if they're able to do anything with this drive now with good field position. That completion to
All right, Watson, blitz coming. Oh, ball tipped at the line of scrimmage, and he had Amari Cooper wide open. Tipped pass. Did the Bucks win? Yep. Wow.
they're going to slide protection his way, but then Cole Holcomb, he comes up the gut, and he pushes Petonio just right back into Watson, and really Cole Holcomb is the one who saves a really big play.
Nah, he didn't pick up the phone.
Here's Ford spinning out of the backfield, delivers a blow. A nice game.
3rd and 2 coming up.
On the receiving end, making the tackle. It'll be 3rd and a couple. You can only imagine how costly it is when you lose a back. It's one thing to lose a really good player. It's another thing when you lose a guy like Nick Chubb, who is the focal point of what you are doing on the offensive side of the ball. And he was running physical and doing a lot of good things, and the impact of not having him on the field is dramatic.
All right, Watson back to pass. Watson rolls left. Incomplete, but we got a flag in the secondary. That'll be holding. Nope. Oh, face mask.
He made 4 straight 3rd down stops prior to that play. Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 34. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. That's Chandon Sullivan, who is flagged for the face mask. He's right there in the slot. That's where they got him when Cooper was coming off the line of scrimmage is where he got him. But once Deshaun Watson right there, once he got outside the pocket, I was a little surprised he didn't just keep it and run for the first down. He had plenty of field in front of him to do it. We'll get the first down anyway.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Inside Steelers territory, still have just the one touchdown.
Handoff. 3 yards to 4. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Browns have 2 timeouts. Steelers have 3. A minute and a half to go in the half. 8 and 3. Still plenty of time, and they're even huddling up. So there's just no rush or urgency on their part. Nor should they be with as much time in the timeouts that they have.
Oh, ball batted at the line of scrimmage again. 3rd and 7 coming up. That's the 4th tip of the night. Third and 7. And up he goes down. Sacked. 7 yards. 37-yard line. They'll kick a field goal.
There's also pressure coming off the other side as well. But he just does not quit. And so many of his sacks are second effort type plays where he just doesn't quit. A big game last week opened up with another big one tonight. Timeout is taken prior to the 55-yard field goal try by Hopkins. So we'll wait in this 5-point game to see if Hopkins can hit from 55, but it's been a crazy half.
Wow, he had a 55-yard field goal.
Nick Chubb that happened earlier in this half.
Yeah, that Nick Chubb situation. Ugh.
It's good to see the Steelers do what we're used to seeing them do. Yeah, especially coming off that game last week when San Francisco was able to run the football the way that they were able to against them, and knowing that that's what Cleveland was going to want to do. And, you know, they held up well, too. I think when it's all said and done, both these defenses are going to be, you know, up near the top. In
Watson hasn't won anything. He got a playoff victory over Josh Allen. Broncos, Dolphins, I'm worried about Waddle. I'm hoping he plays. We're going to need him in that game.
A 12-point fourth-quarter comeback. Tampa Bay's 2-0. Baker Mayfield, 4-time Tampa Bay quarterback, has started his time with the Bucs at 2-0. He played well, protected the football, and now the Saints. And
Good chance Russell gets benched. That would be nice. All right, this game is gonna go to halftime. Oh man, I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. It was a long weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some rest. Hang out with the wife for the rest of the night. Give me some rest, recover. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll be back at it. I'll be live about 9 in the morning. It's time for me to get my morning shows back going. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. I will see y'all soon. Don and Irene said, love the way you represent Fins Nation on AFC East Roundtable. Do you like the way the Fins won the game last night? Why or why not? Blessings. Yeah, I love it, man. I feel like we should have dominated a lot more, but it is what it is. But yeah, appreciate that, man. AFC East Roundtable, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's becoming a massive hit. It's doing big things, man. The Roundtable's doing big things. Yeah, I'm proud of what it's doing. So if y'all ain't tuned into it, you need to go over and tune in because the Roundtable is definitely doing big things, man. All right. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all so much. Peace. I'm out.